Nuclear weapons have gotten so powerful that just the thought of using them is a deterrent on its own. The Trump administration's Nuclear Posture Review proposes developing low-yield nuclear weapons to match what Russia is doing.
We think Russia may believe that if it uses or threatens to use low-yield weapons that reduce the level of destructiveness.
Meaning smaller areas?
Smaller areas of destructiveness, that they could gain some tactical advantage by doing so, putting the United States in a position where we did not have either the capability to respond similarly or that our response would be escalatory and more massive.
Those low-yield nuclear weapons are closer to the size of the nuclear bombs the U.S. dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, about 15 to 20 kilotons. Most of the weapons in the U.S. and Russian arsenal are much more powerful. Fears that Russia has and will use low-yield nuclear weapons is driving the policy for the U.S. to develop more of its own.
I think there's a lot of evidence right now that Putin's not deterred by our current posture. He thinks he can get away with one of these limited nuclear strikes, and so that's one of the reasons we have to do something different.
This notion that we somehow have a gap and that has an influence on what the Russians are doing, I think is flawed.
The leverage you have of deterrence is that you have options, and you're not just stuck in one route.
There is danger in the psychology of having smaller nuclear weapons, according to former U.S. Senator Sam Nunn.
In my view, U.S. and Russia, if we both start talking about usability, and then you project that on the other 7 nuclear powers in the world, or nuclear weapon states, I think the world becomes very, very dangerous.
Steve Redisch, VOA News.